a comprehensive look at trends, fund profiles, and more in Exploring ETFs.
Hi everyone, welcome to Exploring ETFs. I'm Neena Mishra, and today we are talking about communication services ETFs. And we are talking about these ETFs this week because this is the most important week of the second quarter earnings season. In all, 180 S&P 500 companies are reporting this week, and that includes the largest tech companies too: Apple, Alphabet, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft. They all are reporting this week. And two of these tech giants, Google and Facebook, they are actually not a part of the technology sector. They are a part of the communication sector, and they are in the communication services ETFs. And communication services sector doesn't get a lot of attention. And this is actually one of the top performing sectors this year. This is up 24% year to date. And the sector was created about 3 years back when GICS realigned their sector methodology, and this GICS methodology is followed by some of the major index providers, including S&P Dow Jones and MSCI. So after that reclassification, some of these major companies went in the communication sector ETFs, communication sector and communication sector ETFs. And if you have exposure to the technology sector through ETFs like XLK and VGT, then probably you are missing out exposure to some of these earlier tech giants which used to be in the technology sector earlier 3 years back. So you need to take a look at communications services ETFs as well. Now, there is a lot of high hopes, optimism about Google and Facebook earnings in particular after Snap and Twitter reported excellent results last week, and those results showed that digital advertising revenues are continuing to surge because we have seen this trend towards increasing digitization. So that is why there's a lot of digital ad spending as well, and that benefits companies like Google and Facebook, and these are in the communication services ETFs. So let's take a look at 3 ETFs which provide exposure to communication services companies. Now, if you have exposure to technology through QQQ or QQQM, then you already have exposure to these companies. And since I have already talked about QQQ a lot in some of the previous videos, I'm not going to cover QQQ today, but I will look at communication services ETFs. So the first one we are talking about is the largest ETF in the space. It is the Communication Services Select Sector SPDR Fund, ticker symbol XLC. This is a market cap weighted ETF and quite large with 14.2 billion in assets and charges an expense ratio of 12 basis points. Now, to learn more about this ETF, you can go to the quote page on Sachs.com, read our article, research reports, and you can go to the external web page, State Street web page for this ETF. And as I mentioned, this is a market cap weighted ETF, which means a lot of exposure in the two giants. Google, the two classes of Google, that is the top holding, and then Facebook. And Google and Facebook together account for almost 48% of the portfolio. This is a very top heavy ETF because of the giant size of these two companies in the space. Now, the second one I'm talking about is pretty similar to XLC. It is just slightly cheaper and it is also smaller. So if you're if you want to trade, you will look at XLC, but if you are a long-term holder, then you can look at the Fidelity ETF, ticker symbol FCOM. This is the cheapest in the space with an expense ratio of 8 basis points. And as I mentioned, this is also similar, so follows the similar market cap weighting scheme. You can go to the quote page, and you can also go to the Fidelity web page for the ETF, but you will essentially get an exposure which is very similar to XLC. Now, the third one is different because this follows an equal weighting scheme. So if you are worried about having too much exposure in the two giants, then you will probably look at this ETF. And because of equal weighting scheme, it is slightly more expensive and also smaller, has an expense ratio of 40 basis points. Now, again, to learn more, you can go to the quote page on Zacks.com. And from there, the external home page, the Invesco web page for the ETF, and you will see that you get almost equal exposure to all the communication services companies. Now, Twitter is the largest holding as of now because of the surge in Twitter shares, but at the time of next rebalancing, this will be brought back to all equal weights. Now, on the last slide, I have the performance versus the S&P 500 index, and you will see that the three communication services ETFs, they gained between 47% and 52% over the past year, whereas the S&P 500 index was up a little less than 40% during this period. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out Zacks.com/promo for an interesting offer. And also make sure to subscribe to our videos so that you do not miss anything. And I will see you next week.